G'day and welcome back to our Dutch Courage campaign in Hearts of Iron 4 with the National Focus Project mod, playing as the Dutch. So we are trying to urbanize the colonies at the moment, then we'll prepare them for war, and then not sure exactly what we'll do after that. Probably, well, we can't actually do any of that. Can't do Polderen because we've already chosen to depillarize the Dutch society. So we'll probably head through some of this, finish off some of that. Alright, so next up was preparing for war. We need those military factories up and running. We need a bit more steel. Let's just spend one more on it. Alright, we can modify the government. We want to switch to war economy. Good. Alright, you better not be guaranteed yet. He's not. So we're not going to be able to declare on France because global tension's just way higher than we can deal with. We would like to send him socialist then, so let's boost popularity of communists. I said socialist, didn't I? Communist. And we're not going to stage a coup. He has an election 3 years from now. I don't think he'll make it that long without banning communism. Alright, how are we doing on the numbers here? 43 to his 26. Should be able to at least overrun Belgium. Then we have to watch out for the Germans. We're about to Anschluss Austria. Alright, when's the war? 25th of March. And these guys will be done in 100 days. 3 months would be just after the war starts. That's reasonable. Alright, so these guys have Fort Buster, Panzer Leader. We'll get him some extra skill and then get some panzers for him to lead later on. What's your problem? Right, you never actually... Which one are you then? You are those 24. Alright, Austria's been Anschlussed. We've got the military factories. We don't need aluminium or oil yet. So let's sign a pact with the Soviets so we can start some tank research. Alright, France is looking for military factories. You know, it doesn't tell you there how fast it's boosting it, but it does tell you there. Never noticed that before. Alright. Do you think the Soviets would want to do that, particularly in France, where he starts off at 40, 41%? Nanjing falls. Yeah, I don't think the Chinese United Front's going to last very long there. Alright, better infantry equipment. It's 38. Let's go possibly motorized. 12 days on that. It's 39 tech, 38 tech we're doing. Okay, we can go ahead of time for that boost. Mm-hmm. 10 days. Next election, November 1940. No, it's not, buddy. Alright, this will give us organisation. 250 days from now. Computing machines. We want decryption first and encryption after. Alright, let's go down to speed 4. And we are fine to declare war. Send that. It's on 44, so we can't join the Allies yet. Looking okay across the line. Everybody looks involved, except for this dude. I think just finished basic training. Alright. Support weapons are done. We won't go that far ahead of time because we're not going to be able to produce them. But get the cap up. Alright, we're already into Brussels and Antwerp. We just need to take Ghent and the war is over. Because at the moment we're on, should be 26%, 25 to 25. Have to take one of the other cities. Liège or Ghent? It's going to be Liège. There we go. Capitulates at the end of the day. Or not. Why not? Belgium... Oh, he's retaken Brussels. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Counter-attack. And you can help out. There we go. End of this day. Belgium. Take all states. End turn. Done. Good. So, we will line... What do we want to line up? He's not going to be good to do things to, so we'll just have to line up against the Germans. Go over near the rivers, I guess. Something like that. And similarly, but a little further on with the other army. Yeah, along there. And sure, just follow it down that way. Alright, if we're at war with them, we'll actually want to defend. So leave that like that. Missing fighter production. Insufficient steel. Now, do they actually care about the insufficient steel? Doesn't look like it's making any difference at all. Because it's convoys, right. And low manpower. Slightly. Let's keep adding these till we get down to the 50 again. We've signed a pact with the Soviets. Communist police will give us subversive activities cost reduction. Sure. And you are supposed to go into that army. Apparently, it would be a good idea to attack the Germans right now. Alright, anybody here unassigned? We have 2. Which will go on to this one. Alright. They're all good. Modification of government. We can do this. We want to go to limited conscription. Since there's no malice for that. Okay, so what do we have? 40, 50, 63 guys against the Germans. 26 at the moment. He's going to have a lot more on the Polish front though. Yeah, a lot more. So it would be a bad idea to attack Germany. It would be a bad idea to attack France. Unless this somehow ticks down below, well below 50%. China would have to hold Japan off long enough. Don't see that happening. Nationalist Spain, not in the Axis, neither is Italy. What are you doing? Extra research slot. Germany's doing innovations. Alright, we could ask to join the faction. Let's just go ahead and join now. Alright, so we're in the Comintern. And we'll also want to build more military factories. In all the places. Africa's full. Some more over in Indonesia, and then South America we can't do anything to. Alright, let's knock those down out of the way. And the production. Support equipment, towed artillery. We want to make some planes eventually, but we want to make tanks first. So it would probably be a good idea to start researching some tanks. Unfortunately, we've lost one of our reductions to having to do these. It was still 150 odd days though, so yeah, it's fine. Okay, now the main army would start his thrust from the north. The small army would start his thrust from the south. I did that the wrong way around somehow. Okay. Push the north. And these guys would... hang on. Push down this general direction. Okay, so that's the police thing. This will give us infantry weapons and support artillery, mostly, is what we want from that one. Need a lot more steel. Let's grab another... what the hell? One more factory. Damn it. One more factory's worth. Alright, we can be slightly under because we don't care about the... yeah, we got tungsten. We don't care about the convoys. 611, 612 of them. Need some for trade and supply. Alright, we will do... no, tanks. Get the tanks started. And the Germans. Demanding Sudetenland. It'll be next year that they go to war with Poland, which will drag them to war with France. And we'll take advantage of that to push on them. France will hold him. We'll have some trouble. We don't have a great deal of forts there. What are they? The level 4s, the ones we do have. It's only in 3 provinces. Yeah. It might be a mistake to declare war on the Nazis. Being produced without a template, so finally getting up to our maximum there. No war this year. They've announced their alliance. So, yep, they're in the Allies. Technology sharing gives us some good stuff. And reduced ahead of time penalty. Or colonial fortresses. Or what have we got over the other side? Military expenditure. Gives us land doctrine and infantry weapons. Let's start doing some of that tree. You know what? Is there anyone down here we could declare war on? Probably not. Everyone would join the Allies. Declare on China. Wouldn't be able to do anything to them though. Okay. Well, in that case, artillery, motorized, get the infantry reduction. And the Germans are doing the Vienna Award, which is part of the tree for the wrong one. He needs to do Danzig War. Alright, Great War tanks. I'm going to head down to mediums, so I'll go through the lights. Right, he's no longer confident. Large river crossing. Superior enemy. Yep, that's the one that we're going to have a problem with. It's going to be all the tanks that he's got sitting there. But we'll be peaceful for some time, I think. At least until Poland is gone. So the Soviets have a border there with Germany. Might be ready for Finland soon. Women in aviation gives him... yeah, so it doesn't actually say what that gives him. But we've got delay. Keep going along this. And we want to start making tanks at some point. We'll wait until... well, which one? Light tank 2. At least. Alright, military expenditure. Lessons from the Great War. 2 bonuses for land doctrine. Or get rid of motorized recruitable population. Alright, well, let's go through lessons from the Great War. Soviets should do Finland soon. I think it gives them... Well, Kajala is the claim they used to have, isn't it? Can't remember what happens. I think they just get a white... Well, it says it's white piece, which doesn't make sense. Alright, concentrated. 50% here. That is worthwhile. Get rid of the penalty somewhat. Get the feeling the Germans don't like us on the border there. Alright, advanced machine tools. It'll be 500 days. So we're not doing the rest of that. Engineering. That is a good reduction. So we'll spend that there. They really rush up the northern section there. Okay, well, if you do manage to get there, then you shall try and take Berlin. And just generally head over in that direction. Alright, and these guys would come up and around and... Oop, hey. And up this way. Alright, from there to there, not much of a push. Lessons from the Great War, good. And they've claimed Memel. Now, modern equipment gives us infantry weapons. Memories of the past gives us recruitable pop and land doctrine. Let's go for the infantry weapons first. Spread it out a bit. Alright, Germany, keeping an eye on you. Fate of Czechoslovakia. What about the Soviets? Improved railways. Well, aren't they boring? Poland's trying to improve fortifications. Denmark doing industrial. Sweden have their new tree. I have no idea what's actually in it. Åland radio station. Demand Åland and then fortify it, put in industry, and then it's Swedish propaganda. That's cool. Civilian factories, coastal forts. The Greater Sweden idea, Swedish protection. Get a claim on Norway. Threat level yellow. Huh. Coastal forts. Help against the Germans, I guess, with their, what do you call it? Operation Weserübung. Alright, free civilians, excuse me. No civilians should be unemployed at the moment. Missed one there. Alright, there. And South America. Alright, to keep them occupied a little longer. And we can do more. Let's get our tank guy out. Might accidentally forget him again. Alright, Czechoslovakia. Tanks. Zog. Modern equipment. Tank 2. That's us. France. Just want to have a quick look before I forget. He is up there, and 1 year from now he has his election. If he doesn't have a flip before then. That'd be cool. Alright, so national focus. We want to go infantry weapons and support artillery or land doctrine. So make sure we have at least one land doctrine thing going. Because we're already working on that. Alright, weapons 2 is what we need. 54 days sounds nice. Alright, France. I'm not going to stage a coup. But hopefully he'll leave the Allies when he becomes communist. love to have him on our side. He'll do Spain, he'll do Germany, he'll have trouble with Italy. We won't be able to help because we'll be up here. You know what? Let's try and screw with Germany. Got more than enough political power. Reign of Terror. That will expire soon. When exactly? Well, very soon. 2 months. Militarism, internationalism, and women in the armies, all good. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which is because he's tooling up for a war against Poland. Looking a lot more blobby with Czech Republic and Austria. Should be doing Danzig or war to join up East Prussia. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon, where we see what happens to France and whether Germany start their war against Poland or not. Alright, see you again soon.